Hi everyone, it's Jeff here, and today I'm going to show you how to make some awesome, easy, authentic real hollandaise sauce. One of my neighbors on the Nextdoor app was asking everyone how to make it for her husband, and I used to make this every morning, every day when I worked in Las Vegas at the French cafe called Andre's Cafe. So let's run down the ingredients you will need. Here we've got some butter, some fresh lemon, your eggs, and yeah, we're gonna make eggs Benedict, so I got an English muffin and some uncured boar's head ham. We're gonna need a double boiler, and we're gonna clarify our butter here, and I may poach the eggs in here, I may do something different. So let me get set up and we will check back with you. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, I got my 2 sticks of butter here. We're gonna melt that, and what's gonna happen is all that butter fat and the foam is gonna separate, and we're gonna get rid of that top foam. But for now, let's go ahead and separate our eggs. So the easy way to do that, if you can, just dump it right in the palm of your hand. Let that white slip through, and then there's your yolk. Give a nice big crack, split, let that white run through, and there's your yolk. We're going to probably do, say maybe 6. That's 6. Let's do one more. Lucky 7. How about that? Doesn't have to be pretty. You just want that yolk separated, and then you've got egg whites for an omelet. All right, I'm gonna wash up. Okay, let's see what's happening with our butter here. It's starting to foam up. All of that, I got it on low. All of that white, all the white foamy stuff we actually want to get rid of. And so I have a little measuring cup, and yeah, it takes a little time, but you really don't want that. You really don't want all that. Another version of this, if you've heard of ghee, that's all this is. Ghee is unclarified butter, and we are going to start to see the gold. That's what we want right there. There we go. Okay, so there's our clarified butter, and I'll probably let those milk solids accumulate, and I'll get those out again. So now we're going to work on poaching some of our eggs. I'm actually going to do the egg poaching in this pot here, and there's a cool technique that I learned actually from Gordon Ramsay. I'm going to show you how to make cool poached eggs, so stand by. All right, let's poach some eggs. So always, you know, when you've got these handles, you want the handle on the inside so it's not going to be getting in your way. This is extremely hot, so you have to be careful. And for utensils, I have a little screen, and I have this bowl here because we're actually going to back up the camera a little bit. Yeah, we're actually going to crack the egg in the strainer because there's a lot of water, and this we do not want to break the egg yolk. There's a lot of water we want to get rid of. So even though if it's just a little bit, and our water is just at a simmer, just below a boil, and if I could show you this here, see all that water? We don't even want that. We want the good yolk. So we're just gonna drop that in there. There she goes. And we can get started with another one. Well, this one broke at the top. Let's see if we can get it out. Yep. No broken yolks here. If we break the yolk, we gotta start over. So we're gonna let that water run out. Give it a couple good swirls. And then we're just gonna drop it in our water. Do 4. Get your thumb in there, separate it, and quickly drop it so you don't are the yolk. Let's take a closer look at our eggs. So they are just gonna sit there and simmer. I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit because I put cold eggs in the hot water. And you can see already they're not really, some of them, they're not as stringy as they normally would be. So we're just gonna let those cook. We're not gonna move those too much. And then we're actually gonna hold those just on a side plate, and then we can reheat those. But we are definitely pre-cooking our poached eggs. Okay, it's been like 2 or 3 minutes, and what I'm gonna do, we're actually just gonna gently kind of test those yolks. Let's get a little slotted strainer here. Pick one up. There we go. And I'm going to cook those more. Yeah, that's good. So there's one there. This is actually a really good one. You see there's not a lot of runny egg whites. This one here has some runny egg whites, but that's okay. Let's check this one here. Yeah, they're just a lot cleaner. They look a lot nicer on the plate. That one may not be the best looking one. That's okay. All right, so there's our 4 poached eggs. I'm gonna dump that water out, and then we're gonna start to double boil and make some hollandaise sauce. Okay, time for the double boiler and whisking of the egg yolks. You're gonna need, so we're still waiting for the water to get hot here, but I just wanted, oh, it's good, it's starting to steam up. So you're gonna need a good whisk, and I've got my clarified butter right here. And so what's gonna happen, this is all kind of technique and timing to where we're gonna start whisking. We're gonna incorporate air in those egg yolks. They're gonna start to cook. And now I can just go ahead and break those egg yolks up. See here, yeah, we got some good steam going, and I've just got the heat on high. I've got my electric skillet here, so now there's been also some debates on how you whisk. Do you go back and forth? Do you make an oval? Do you make a figure 8? I like it to be kind of like the oval because I'm lifting up and I'm putting air in there. Moving the yolks in case that gets too hot. We're not going to scramble our eggs. Good, incorporating some air in there, and I'm going to start to gradually, with my left hand, let's see if I want to get a good shot like this. Yeah, we can do it like this. I'm going to be dripping clarified butter in there slowly. The big word they use is emulsifying, right? Still with that oval motion, aerating the egg yolks. Let's get some more butter. Let's gradually drip it. Actually, I'm going to just shut the heat off now because it's still steaming. Okay, good. Our sauce is thickening. We're still adding our clarified butter, kind of hitting those sides. Okay, so that's our butter. Look at that. How's that looking? Good. I'm scraping those sides. This fresh lemon juice here is really going to just do it so good. It's going to smell good, taste good. And I've got some fine black pepper. I'm not going to use my coarse pepper grinder because it's too coarse. So I'm going to put some pepper in there. Give it a taste. Yum. I like lots of lemon. I'm going to put the rest of this in. And if you get a lemon seed, so what, right? Then you know it's real. Scraping all that goodness right there. And if it happens to be too thick or it starts to thicken up too much, just a couple drops of hot water. Okay. We've got our sauce ready. All right, let's get our English muffin set up and I'll get right back to you guys. Okay, here it is. We put it all together. Let's try a bite of our eggs Benedict with our Thomas English muffin, our boar's head uncured ham, and our delicious poached eggs with our homemade hollandaise sauce. So good. You get the egg yolks and immediately that lemon. That flavor of the lemon hits you, and you get the nice texture of the English muffin. This one has no egg. I'm just rolling it around in the hollandaise sauce. Delicious. It's 4:30 Texas time. I'm having breakfast. I got my Black Rifle coffee. And love it. Make this for your family. And any questions? Leave me a comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Love you all. Here's a good shot.